Hi, what's going on? It's Wannabe Gamer here, and this is my opinion of Marvel's Avengers beta and Marvel's Avengers, about the things that I liked, things that I didn't like, things that I want to be tweaked, and the things I want to mention. I will be excluding the main missions, like the first mission you have to play with Thor, Captain America, Hulk, Iron Man, and the second mission, the main missions that you get. I will be mentioning like the content you do get to play other than the main missions. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is because I've got my Twitch chat asking me what I think about this. I'm getting people from YouTube asking me what I think about this, and I've got all my friends asking me what I think about this. So I'm going to round up this video. I'm going to say I am going to mention some stuff that I don't like, stuff that I do like. I am going to mention that. Doesn't mean I hate the game. It's just stuff I like, thing that needs to be changed, and things that I don't need to be changed, and things that I like, little things that I would like to be added. Now I'm going to quickly mention the Taskmaster boss fight. It's a little bit too easy for Taskmaster. Obviously, I understand it's got to be easy for the start of the game, but Taskmaster is supposed to be hard, so I think they need to turn on the difficulty that bit. Turn on the difficulty up a bit. Otherwise, I do like the boss fight. It really surprised me. I didn't expect it. It was a really fun boss fight in general. I actually quite enjoyed it. I just think it wasn't hard enough for Taskmaster's, like, supposedly photographic, like, reflex, whatever it's called. Obviously, really good boss fight. Anyway, Abomination boss fight. The only thing I ask is if it could be a little bit harder. Other than that, I really enjoyed the boss fight. It was one of the best boss fights I've ever done in like a video game. So other than that, I think it's a really good boss fight. But yeah, I think we'll get into the first character, Miss Marvel. Now, what can I tell you about Miss Marvel? Well, I can tell you now, mate, she ain't missed leg day in like 5 years. We've seen her jump. She jumps like crazy. Look at that jump. She ain't missed leg days in years. But other than that little joke, I have to admit, she's kind of a fun character. Well, I say kind of a fun character. I didn't really think she's going to be my cup of tea. She seems to be all the trailers and everything that, all the stuff that I actually seen for the game. She seems like the character that you've been playing mostly, bringing the character, you know, that brings the Avengers back together. You definitely play as lot as throughout them some main missions. I like her stretchy arm thing. If you level her up, you can get an ability where you stretch out your arm, pick up an enemy, and then if you move your arm side to side, you can like swing them out and hurt enemies like that. Yeah, you can actually jump over them like leapfrogs. I did like that animation. I also like that ability. You can do nice combos where she uses her arms and that, and obviously she can swing her arms like to grab on like the branches, and then you can swing across them. You learn that ability in the main mission. I like the jumping. I like the skins that she got. I didn't get any because I bought all the Black Widow and Iron Man skins. Don't know how to spell that. But either way, I like the high five ability that she's got. I like the other ability where she's got like stretch out arms. There you go. That's the high five ability. That's a really fun ability. That going by, if you hold that down here, it gives you more damage. I quite like that. That comes quite in handy. Yeah. I actually forgotten what the other ability is, but what I remember, it's something to do that's just really good. I think it's like a little buff. I've noticed that the L1 or R1, whatever console you're playing, what PC you're playing, L1 is like a little buff which helps you when you're surrounding Avengers in the close proximity. R1's like a quick bit of damage. L1 R1, whatever your trigger is like a big, you know, damage thing. So if you activate that for Miss Marvel, you turn into a giant and you do a lot more damage. She's a nice character and all. Obviously she has the stretchy arm ability to punch enemies from range away. It's nice. She's got a nice quiet animation. She's actually got some quite pretty powerful moves overall. She wasn't quite my favourite character in this beta. I think in this beta she's very solid to play as, but in my opinion, I don't think she's going to be my go-to main when the game comes out. But that's not to say people might not enjoy her. She can counter. I'll get more into that. And if you press circle, she can just leap. And yes, I was rather seeing the gameplay on screen that the L1 is a buff. So there, I'm not bad. Then you can see I'm using the that golden bar ability, which is R2, which helps out a lot. So there's my thought about Miss Marvel. Pretty good character. I don't think she needs to be touched. I think she's quite perfect on damage. I think the enemies are supposed to be damage sponges in this game. It's supposed to help, it's a game where you're supposed to like level up, get good gear, do more damage. So I think enemies are fun the way they are. Mr. Marvel does perfect amount of damage. She is great in this beta or game or whatever you're saying this. So Miss Marvel, if she's your favourite Marvel hero, then she's a great pick, but she's not quite my cup of tea. Our next character is Black Widow. Now let me tell you, some of her skins are absolutely amazing. See this skin here that I'm wearing? I had to buy it, this looks so good. Right, Black Widow, my only complaint is, how the hell can she jump so high up? Has she got some secret DNA from Spider-Man? What's she been doing with Spider-Man? Or has she been getting that super soldier serum from Captain America? If you catch my drift. But other than that, she's a really good character. L1 ability, yeah, turns her invisible. And I just noticed this, yeah, if other Avengers are in the ability range, yeah, it turns the other Avengers invisible. So I'm talking Hulk invisible, Miss Marvel invisible, Iron Man invisible, and it's so cool. Honestly, it is so cool. You also got her long range is these pistols, and I tell you what, they're so cool as well. It's just so amazing. No, that's a red bar, by the way, up top with the word on the line. She even got a grappling hook, so she can jump up and grappling hook with people. If you press R2, you can grappling hook to them and punch in the air and fight. Her heavy attack is her batons, which are pretty cool. Her normal attack is also buttons. And if you've got the upgrade ability, which I've just discovered, you can have this height. Yeah, there you go. That's a R1 abilities, and like a little electrical thing, basically like a little electrical EMP sort of thing. And I've just discovered, yeah, with pistols here, if you get an upgrade, you can get a high caliber version. So you pull out your pistols, press side, the left side on the D-pad, sorry, you can tell it's a high caliber pistol. There's a bit of a charge up, and they do a lot more damage, and you can shoot them. I just noticed that as well. And you can counter with Black Widow by R2 at the right time, and you can dodge over enemies. She's a really good character, I say. I've put a lot of time into her, and she's one of my favourite characters in this beta. But what be I mean, all the characters in this beta, like, some more than others, but this is a really solid choice. I mean, obviously, yeah, she ain't got superpowers, but honestly, her jumps, she don't need no superpowers. But yeah, her guns do really good damage, Just look around the screen, she's doing amazing, honestly. Her triangle and circle things are like, it's pretty brutal if you look at it. And you can fight enemies in midair. You've got guns, so you've got enemies from far away. You've got that gun upgrade as far as I'm aware. And her ultimate is put the stuff together. Yeah, you put your batons together, and pretty much you got this giant baton doing Jedi tricks. It basically gives you more damage, pretty much. So your melee combat, your EMP thing, or guns do more damage. You glow red and that, or you don't do like literal Jedi tricks, you do some like staff tricks. There you go, I turned invisible, look, and if you're in that range, you turn to the other Avengers invisible. Ding! Look at Miss Marvel. Invisible. Invisible. There you go. She got in the range of it, look. There you are. Just own some face, right there. Only in case gets the Iron Man drone wannabe. Character's so good, I quite like the guns. If you got a good trigger finger from playing CODs or shooting games, it can carry over from that. Really good character. I have to admit, I really enjoyed this character. They've honestly done these characters so well. Her damage is perfect, pretty much. Yeah, she's quite good, I know she ain't got no superpowers, I know she ain't special, ain't got nothing special about her, but she's a good choice, to be honest. Really plays well, and I like her power. It's actually one of the quite nice ones. It makes you do a lot more damage, and you clear out some enemies fast. It's still one to choose, ain't like Captain America's or blooming Iron Man's or Hulk's, but yeah, he does damage. And her ability is so good. I highly recommend doing it. There you go, look, put your batons together, and you're just doing ninja tricks. And it's so cool. They do more damage in general. Right, time to move on to another Avenger. Now it's it's time to talk about my favourite character in the beta, my main man Hulk. Now he's such good fun. Obviously, his R1 ability is just amazing. Yeah, I'm buffing up right now. That's his L1, so you buff up, you do some mad damage with that. That gives you more damage. Obviously, his R1's that look. You literally jump up on him and you give him some smashing. Then obviously if you press triangle and square on the things also give him a smashing. Obviously his ultimate's just a giant clap. Obviously Hulk clapping. That like green bar, if you press R1 is his rage bar, which is pretty much like his armor, which makes him some stronger. He's heavy, so you slam down. You can also jump up and do a slam down holding square. Square is pretty cool. You can literally pick up enemies and use them as like little weapons and like ragdoll with them, and they're definitely dead. Then you can chuck them at things, and if you press LT and RT, you can chuck a big chunk out the ground and throw it at cement. Or if you press LT, whatever your version is, you can literally chuck like little rocks out of the ground and obviously chuck it at people a lot easier. It ain't as like does much damage, but it's quicker to do. As you can see, look in the gameplay. Look, I just chuck a big one at him. You can't really have the big one, a big chunk for now. There is an ability where you can pick it up and use it as a weapon. You see, look, ragdolling, look, just smashing it all around, big destruction. My complaint with Hulk is he's an incredible Hulk. He should be doing some big boy damage. He doesn't do a lot of, well, he does the exact same damage, but I don't feel like he's doing enough damage for the Hulk. You know, he needs to be a bit more damage. So if they could just buff Hulk base damage just a little bit, I don't know abilities, safest abilities is his base damage by a little bit, I think it's going to be pretty cool. Obviously you can smash down big doors of Hulk like you see here in the gameplay. You can, you know, you can obviously do this for 4 other characters, so don't worry about that. It's not just Hulk that can do that. And this is skin I bought because I thought, oh my god, I've got to buy this. It makes Hulk look like a pimp. Well, I think it looks like a pimp, but you know. On this mission I'm playing this is like a story mission to do with Hulk, Bruce Banner sort of thing. And the thing with it is, every time I hear Bruce Banner, all I hear is like Troy Breaker, which is, you know, Joel from The Last of Us. So yeah, GG about that. You know, I'm just see that you can climb up. There is, if you see like they show you have parkour sections with the Hulk, not like physical parkour, you understand. I love the Hulk in this beta. This is so much fun, honestly. I mainly played as him in the beta. At the start there was a glitch where I couldn't really play as Hulk much. It's sort of stuff around by day 2. So yeah, as long as they buff out the damage from Hulk, I mean playing a lot more of him. I'll still play a lot more of him if they don't even buff his damage. You know, it is what it is. We can't, you know, it's amazing. I am ragdolling with characters again. You know, gotta smash them people. And look, you know, you see what I mean? You're doing a lot of damage, but you see, is what it is. Amazing character. Definitely worth a play. It is so good. Here in the gameplay, I am coming up to do like a clap. I'm just smacking him, like smacking that poor dude around. If that dude dead weren't before, he's definitely dead now. I'm using the smack up, the smacking hard drive space. It's so much fun. When this beta comes free, you must download this when it comes free and that. And I'm just smashing it all up. Look, there's the what's it called? Sorry, the R1 ability, which is pretty good. And I just hold claps. So on that note, that is the Hulk. Time to move on to the last Avenger, Iron Man in the beta. Alright, it's about my favourite Avenger in this beta, Iron Man. I played out some loads, I've actually discovered quite a new things. Right, with Iron Man, see that bar here? That's his energy level, so to use his repulsors, lasers or rockets. If you get enough upgrade points, you can upgrade it so you can have lasers or rockets. My favourite is actually the rockets, because they've actually, if you use the aim, you know, LT than RT, they're actually auto lock on. They've got auto lock on while you're flying. So does the lasers, repulsors. I feel like they need auto lock on while you're flying. They don't. You've actually got to aim and shoot him while you're flying. Pretty much. You also got to aim with the repulsors on the ground as well. But I feel like if they put like a little lock-on system, or like a little auto lock-on, it'd be much easier. There you are, look, I'm also aiming with the lasers. The lasers are pretty fun to use. They've actually shown them in the gameplay. The heavy attack where you spin around the lasers. There's an ability we're getting heavy attacks. So yeah, you go, look, I'm locking on with the with the laser, and it's pretty cool. And they just melt the lasers. Now with the rockets as well, you do get a mini heavy attack called the javelin. You hold down triangle and you shoot satellite mini rockets. And that, or if you want to like hold down the rockets, you can just target onto 6 rockets that also lock on. That's pretty cool. Right. So his L1 ability is activating EMP, pretty cool as well. There you go, lad. This is the heavy attack with the laser. His R1 is to use the shoot out his arc reactor thing from his chest, and you guessed it, you can. His main ability is to pull out the Hulkbuster, which I feel needs to be different in the main game. I feel the Hulkbuster should be like its own different suit, like its own different. So I like its own different character because it doesn't feel as Hulkbusting as cool being Hulkbuster, unless that's changed in the beta where you can pick your main ability and the character has certain main abilities, and you can sort out on them, like you can customize that main ability to have like rockets and that with Hulkbuster. I feel like that needs to be changed because Hulkbuster can't really do a lot. It flies, shoots big ass lasers. Maybe it can shoot lasers. There's the R reactor. Plus, like, here we go, look. So you have the Hulkbuster, yeah. You can you can hover in that, but you only shoot out lasers. So you got heavy attacks. You can't really pick out stuff. But you ain't really got no rockets or like main lasers. You've just got repulsors. So I feel like if they can make it so you can customize the main ability in that, so you can have like rockets, lasers, and whatever else they're gonna add, or use the arc reactor beam. Now that'd be pretty cool. That being said, I do like Iron Man. Those my tweaks. So long as they can change the Hulkbuster main ability. So I'll give him a new main ability to make that like the Hulkbuster like its own like mini thing, like its own mini sort of an Avenger like you use with Iron Man or something. Or even if he sends a million, at least give him like some like rockets or lasers sort of thing. So yeah, that's my stuff on all the Avengers. Now we're gonna get on the stuff that I like and stuff that I think that needs changing, and stuff I just want to quickly mention. So let's get into it. Now this next block is stuff that I don't like to do, like stuff that I need to add in changing and stuff that I quickly mentioned. So after you do some missions in this section, if you play this mission, you know what I'm on about. So obviously you do some tiny missions in the beta, then you move on to this one big mission, and then you get to fight a sort of raid boss type of thing, my boy. And I tell you what, I love it. I love like sort of doing mini missions and building your way up to like a big boss or like a raid boss sort of thing. And I love the way they handle it. I honestly love raid bosses and bosses, all that sort of good stuff. So I quite like it a lot. I quite like it. You got attacking pieces, like you got to shoot with the vents either side, shoot the stuff that's popping out. You know, like a normal boss, and that you'll see in the gameplay as I'm talking. It's absolutely amazing. I did it as Iron Man. Honestly, it's so good because it has phases. One phase shoot the vent on its feet, then obviously one phase is shoot the vent on its sides, and obviously sides. Then it collapses, powers down. You beat it, moves on to its next phase. Then it's got sides on both its sides and on the sides. Obviously powers down again, then it powers back up, and it's got vents on its top, sides, feet, on underarm turrets on the top and everything, and it's so good. And honestly, it is so much fun. I can't wait to do this with friends and on my own. I honestly can't wait. I just wish you got more a reward of doing it. I didn't get much reward, but I liked it. Give me a boss, give me a raid boss, I'll fight it. I'll fight it a lot in the main mission. I can already tell it. But yeah, so I like that feature. One of the other features is each character sort of has a battle pass thing. I'm thinking, oh no, a battle pass. They got like a challenge card, so pretty much you do these challenges which aren't really plain simple. You gotta go look. So like daily challenges, weekly challenges, and you move up in this battle pass where you can win like comic book strips, like credits, like stuff that boosts your up armor and gear, and you can win earn skins. The skins do look good, so I give credit to that. My only problem is that is one for each character. Like, like, why couldn't it be like one big one with a bunch of different skins in, bunch of different resources in, with like, well, do these challenges this character, and you earn some more tiers on you if you play as this character. So inside the players, all characters work for this one big challenge system, instead of playing each individual character to boost up each individual character's battle, like challenge card thing to get each individual skin to him. But I looked through Black Widow skins, and Black Widow had some amazing skins, so I see why they did it. I understand why they did it. But a part of me wants it to be one big one for like all the characters. But I can live if it's like mini like challenge cards or battle passes, whatever you want to call them, for each individual character, because it entices you to play each character. And obviously, as you play each more character, you get to play a different character. So none of your characters going to go away. So you level up all your characters, and you get your cool skins for your characters. For Avengers, sorry. So I see why they done it. I wouldn't mind if it stays the same, and I wouldn't mind if it changes. That's just one of the things that I think that needs to be changed. Now, I have a mean while I'm playing dumb. I'm in a mission playing as one Avenger, then I realise, oh crap, I'm kind of bored of playing this Avenger. There is no easy quick swap button. You've got to play that mission out as that Avenger. I don't know if there's like a thing where you can just quickly switch Avengers, or if there is, I don't know, but I think they should edit. So if I'm playing as Iron Man and it's like, oh no, there's this Thor, you can't unlock it because obviously not a character that can do big boy slams, the glass star as you saw in the Hulk footage. So what if you able to switch to the Hulk and do it as the Hulk, so you can pretty much switch to all your Avengers in one mission. So they're like playing it right, I'm going to play as this one Avenger for the whole mission, and these other 3 Avengers are going to come back me up, where it should be, oh yeah, I want these 4 Avengers, and I'm going to switch them through the mission. Like, kind of the Lego games where you give you like 4 characters, you work as the 4 characters to do the mission sort of thing. But what if they did that for that? So obviously with the main missions, and obviously they give you the 4 Avengers that you need, and obviously in the main missions in the beta, obviously you had a section where you played as 4 Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Black Widow sort of thing. But what if in the side content like I'm doing now, and in the raid, I could change to my characters, like my Hulk right now, as you see in the gameplay, or my Miss Marvel, or my Black Widow, so I don't have to go, oh, I don't really want to play as this mission for this Iron Man, I want to play as Black Widow, or Miss Marvel, or Hulk, to say. So instead of me, wanting the mission end, like right now, I'm getting kind of fed up playing as one character. What if I could change my character in the mission? So like if I like pause the game and go click yes, change character, but I don't think you can. I've looked on the internet, there's no guides now to change character in mission. So what if you could do that? That'd be a nice feature. I think that needs adding in, or if it's in there, please let me know how to do it for the open beta, because I want to know how to do it pretty much. And I saw with the helicarrier, obviously you can't go back. Once you start a mission, you're getting put in a Quinjet, and obviously I didn't find a way to go back there. So what if, so that I go into, obviously you finish your mission, it puts you straight to the water. But what if it, obviously if you want to do is explore around your helicarrier, and I don't know if the helicarrier is upgradable in the main game, but what if, maybe they've already done this in the main game, obviously you've done your mission, you have a choice to go back to your helicarrier instead of just to water it on to the next mission, instead of going to the main menu to go back to your helicarrier, because the helicarrier has stuff to explore. It's actually quite nice actually. I think they might have added this into the main game. They probably have, no, but I'm just quickly mentioning it. I would like to do that. Yeah, the online service, I was able to, I actually played this one that is in the top right, that Miss Marvel. I ended up playing this dude so much in the beta. My first ever person I played with was him. My matchmaking was very bad in this thing. It weren't me. Every time I found a lobby of people, it would kick me, ask me back to the start of the pretty much of the beta. So I want to work on the matchmaking, and that needs working on. I played with some guy in Brazil. I couldn't play with people in the UK or the US, otherwise it would just kick me out of the team pretty much. So I just wanted to be teamed obviously I want to be able to play with the people. Obviously I get put into a match because I'm playing on my own or playing with this guy I'm presumably is actually, it's pretty much fun to play with, so choose him. Either way, this beta is great. After I want to spoke about my challenges. Obviously, when you're leveling up, watch out for your skill tree, because you can get like some new skills. Like, I didn't realise the Iron Man and Repulsors and Black Widow and the Hairy Caliber and blooming Miss Marvel and holding, like, stretching out your arm, grabbing hold of enemies, swinging it about. I didn't know all that. Same with the Hulk, there's some same stuff with the Hulk. So watch on irons and skill tree, and obviously I can live the whole challenge card thing for separate characters. It tends to play as each character, but just in case you don't like playing as, if you're gonna main one character, maybe do just one main battle passing, even like challenges for the Hulk, Iron Man, so it's to entice you to play as each character. So like, kill 10 people as Hulk, or kill like 100 people as Iron Man, or kill 100 people as Black Widow, or do this as Black Widow, or do this as Miss Marvel, Hulk, or Iron Man 4. And I'll cover a bunch of skill trees, and you do these challenges to boost your way up for like rewards, boosters, skins, comic book strips, information. I don't know, but if they don't change that, no problem. Obviously, switch character in mission would be good for me. The thing with Hulkbuster, obviously I mentioned that with the thing, but either way, I want a big shout out to Carpo Gaming for giving me one of his beta codes before he even did a giveaway, where we had a private conversation. I won't go into it much, but he hooked me up with the code. Thank you, so big shout out to him. And yes, I can't wait to play this in the open beta. The open beta is not this weekend. It's not this weekend coming, it's the next weekend, because I think next weekend is for Xbox and PC beta. Then I think the weekend after that is just open beta for all consoles. Then the game comes out, and when the game comes out, I don't know, be able to play it on release because I ain't got enough money to buy it. But honestly, at this point, I'm considering pre-ordering, and I ain't got enough money because it's such a good game. I can't wait to play this game at launch, or play this game in general. I had so much fun. The only thing is, another thing as well, I want you better mission rewards, but it's the beta, they've got to patch that stuff in, so yeah. So this beta is amazing, so much fun to play. I highly recommend you play the open beta. These are my thoughts, my feelings, my information about it. Such a good thing. The Avengers are so much fun to play. And now this is a game, if you don't like Marvel, it doesn't matter. So if you don't like Marvel, yeah, it's still a great game to play. But if you play Marvel and you enjoy your characters and you know your Marvel stuff, it's an amazing game to play. But if you don't know anything about Marvel, yeah, about Avengers or Iron Man, any of the heroes like that, it's still a game where you can buy it and hop straight into it. You don't need to know nothing about the game. You can want Marvel, about Avengers, you can just hop into it, play it. Or if you know your stuff about your heroes, and you can earn comic books and that, and comic books, and you can learn more about your favourite heroes. But it's such a good game to play. Anyone can hop into it and have fun. It's a good game on its own, but because it's got their honestly, if this was a Marvel game, it's a damn good game on its own. But because it's a Marvel game, it's just got that extra on top. So good graphics. It's so much fun to play. So there you go, guys. I recommend you play it. Those are my thoughts, my feelings, my opinions, stuff I need changing and stuff that's good. Either way, I make it too long, so thank you for Carpo Gaming for giving me a beta code. I highly much appreciate it for the private beta. And yeah, I'll catch you guys the next video stream, or whenever really. I hope you have a good day. Goodbye.